Hey mate.
How's it going, mate? Early days, but catching some fish?
Yeah, I've already a few carp. It's a bit slow, getting a lot of indications, but as you can see I'm fishing shallow, feeding shallow should I say, and I'm getting loads of signs.
Fish off then. So what are you fishing on the hook, Jamie?
I'm fishing corn at the moment on bottom because there's that many small skimmers now in here as well. We're fishing on bottom, you can't get to bottom. So with corn it just seems to go through a bit quicker, and obviously I'm hoping to try and pick up odd better fish. So like you see, I'm feeding my top 2 and 2 line, but feeding my shallow line and hoping I'll go on my shallow line, so as you can see as soon as I feed.
So you're fishing around 5 metres there,
yeah,
and feeding a further line for later?
Yeah, I'm feeding a shallow line, so all I'm going to do is fish this line, keep tricking a bit of bait in, hopefully get them confident out there. So then when I go on that line,
there you go, fish on.
Yeah, I should be straight into them rather than having to build my peg up. I mean, I can't believe how they've come on since last time I fished it, how they fight. I mean, like, see this £1.5 fish.
Yeah, all the fish have come on tremendously. I mean, the carp in here now is fished to £20. I mean, look at that for an F1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is an incredible fish for an F1.
I mean,
I'd like to just show that to the camera, Jamie, because they're such a powerful fish, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, say they don't fight that hard, but like I say, I mean, you get a fish £1.5, £2, they fight.
Super fish. So you've got your bulk shot about 18 inches from your hook.
Yep.
And then, can I see a couple of drop shots?
I've just got 2 number 10 droppers and a bulk on a 4x14's rig. Size 14 MT3 on, 016 line, it's 14 elastic. Soft elastic, just nice setup, you know, so you're not bumping fish. But if you get a bigger fish on, which you need, you've got a chance of landing it. Like I say, all I'm doing on that line, just a few pieces of corn and a few pellets while I'm feeding on my shell. Like you can see, I've just fed that corn on my top 2 line and 2, and they're swirling there.
Well, you've got 5 hours of serious match fishing against some serious fishermen, haven't you? And at the end of the day, as I'm sitting here, I can hear the other 5 anglers. Everybody's playing fish. So your work's cut out, Jamie.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully when I go for them in a minute, they'll be straight onto the hook.
Well, it's absolutely alive out there.
I mean, the thing is in match fishing, a lot of people go wrong because sometimes they go for fish what they can see too early rather than building the peg up. I mean, I think it is time to go shallow because obviously they're coming up on my top 2 line. But
well, it's literally a biting joke. But on Larford, this is something that I notice with a lot of the anglers. They tend to wait for the float to bury. And on Larford, a lot of your bites are just little tiny taps like this. And every time that float moves, it's effectively a proper bite, isn't it?
oh yeah, any sign, I always say, any sign pick up. But you see when I strike, it's literally just a couple of inches. And that's fine, you know, plenty enough power in it to pick up and hook a fish.
Yeah, because you've got the new Elite 57 there, Jamie.
Oh yeah, I mean, mega stiff, strong, brilliant in windy conditions, even though it isn't that windy today now. The wind when we first started were up a little bit more, but you do have a bit of an advantage with obviously having a nice, stiff, strong pole.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, as well, you're sitting here, Jamie, and since you last came last year, you'll see the water levels are substantially up.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had, as everybody knows, a horrific summer so far with rain, and as I speak we've got probably 3-4 inches of water actually over the stages. So rig wise, you're now fishing rigs 4, 5, 6 foot deep, whereas this time last year you were literally fishing 2 foot deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when I first set the rig up, the idea what initially we're going to do, we set this rig up for long, and like when I saw the depth, I mean, I think it's telling me time to go shallow. I'm getting loads of indications on the rig, but it's not going under, so that tells me that
so
up in the
your
water.
plan of attack for this competition, Jamie, quite clearly to me, is basically just a straightforward pole attack.
Yeah, straightforward pole attack. I mean, there's that many fish in the venue. If you start doing all different things, the problem what you can get is, you know, it's like fishing method. You're not fishing anything to its true potential. So if you fish just like, pick a method, like I said today, what I've done is up and down, you know, on the same line if you can get them.
Just before you go in, Jamie, let's just have a look how you're rigged up for this shallow fishing.
I mean, all I've got is a 4x10's rig, 3 10s bulk, a 16 MT3, and I've got a soft pellet on, or I'll have a banded pellet on.
How simple's that? A relatively short amount of line from the tip of your pole float to the tip of your pole. Short rig, foot deep, little tiny bulk shot, 14 hook. How simple's that? And
I've just dropped
bingo.
it. Oh, that was foul. Look, but it just shows you. I've just dropped in then.
Yeah, and a scale on the hook.
And a
so
scale
that's
on the
telling
hook.
you how many fish are in the swim,
That's
Jamie.
right. And that's the line I was fishing on the bottom. That's not my shallow line further out. So obviously, it was right to come shallow. You know, change from being on the bottom to go shallow. And hopefully, we'll get a few fish coming. But like I said, that already's gone under, and I've got one on.
Well, that's unbelievable. That's absolutely solid.
I mean, that's where obviously you're filming, sat with me, and I've got a fish on my top 2 and 2.
Fantastic. Notice how Jamie's keeping this pole tip down as well, allowing the elastic to do its work. You know, you'll never break a pole. To break a pole, you've got to make a mistake, haven't you, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the strongest part of your pole is your top 2. So what to do is try and get back to your top 2, and obviously if you fish a nice elastic, like you've seen, that's only took me 10 seconds to land, £1.5 fish. So that's just taking your time, keep your pole low, and obviously letting your elastic do your work. Problem is, because they've come in, you brought it in quick by not doing anything wrong, it's going crazy in my net.
Yeah. They're solid fish, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, and the thing is, they're real big weight builders. Don't take no time at all to do a big weight.